Libra, to your October Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, and this what I'm going to call eclipse season. Like, wow, really? 2 eclipses again, right? Recycling each other. Last one we had was in April, so let's see what's going on here. And remember, guys, whatever you manifested in April, watch for those things to come in during this eclipse season, right? As it is making a full turn and a full circle around. So you might be receiving a lot of what you were manifesting in April. Okay, so really watch that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Best message, please, for the beautiful Libra. And, of course, this is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, right? So all of you. Let's see what's going on over here. We have some Mars coming in with some Gemini energy into the 4th house. Ooh. Excuse me. So going straight over here to Mars. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So there's definitely going to be some fighting spirit going on over here. If you're really trying to do something, make some kind of change. For a lot of you, it really feels like this is the time for you to rewrite your story. As we're here in Libra, and especially with this solar eclipse that's coming up, this is the new moon in Libra, so it's like your own, and it's that fiery, there's gonna be a lot of fire, right? Because it is the ring of fire, solar eclipse. So, and it's going to have a lot of awakenings and a lot of things going on that is going to make a lot of cycle changes. And I feel like a lot of you have already been trying to, rewrite your destiny, rewrite your story, break through all these different things that are going on around you. Manifesting new things into your life. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible when we're talking about that Gemini coming in. So really feeling like you have this fighting spirit with this Gemini, with this conversations. Like I said, this narrative that I do feel like a lot of you are trying to shift things, right? Trying to shift your story, what it is I want. I want money. I want a new relationship. I'm working at this. I'm working at that. So let's see. Going straight into the 4th house, your home and the roots of your own being. And that would just be for the roots of your own being. It could be, maybe some of you want to get married. Maybe some of you want to have children. Going straight to the house itself. Maybe some of you want to buy a house, want to move. So it does feel like there's a lot of things that are going on around you when it comes to this area. And it's almost like what the world is throwing at you, you are just like taking it, right? And it's almost like you're throwing around ideas, right? Until you say, okay, this is what I'm going to hold true to. This is what I really truly want, right? And then throwing away the things you don't want. So it does feel like your intuition is very high at this moment as well. Let's see what's going on. And then beginning, the middle, and the end of the month, please, for the beautiful Libra. Yeah, pleasure. Having the 6 of Cups over here is talking about this pleasure, the beginning of the month. So definitely feeling like whatever you're doing, you have the drive and the strength to get to the pleasure or to keep the pleasure going. You have the Aeon over here with disappointments. So, So trying to definitely hold on to that pleasure. Like I said, you have the Aeon over here, and then you have the disappointments. So the Aeon over here is just talking about, well, this is where are we going? Right? What are we doing? This is the closure, the resolution. Knowing that, I'm going to take some kind of definitive action, though, towards this closure, knowing this is a closure, but I'm going to allow the pleasure to continue, even though this is coming to a closure, right? So even though knowing that, you know what, if we had to have some kind of resolution, at least it ended, pleasurably after the disappointment. And yes, somebody might be very disappointed that you've made this into a closure. Maybe you're even disappointed that we couldn't get this to work. We couldn't get this to work. So it was just such a disappointment. But you know what, in the end, I'm not going to allow it to affect me so much, because you know what, there was already too much disappointment. So I'm just going to continue to try to find the pleasure within the situation. Yeah, it does feel that way. Now, on top of the pleasure is the Four of Cups. Right? So you've had a lot of meditation. You've had a lot of, time to reevaluate the situation, finding the best pieces to the situation, right? Having that Gemini, you probably even had a lot of communication, but the communication is saying, this is where the closure is going to be. We just couldn't do this. I can't do this. So you're going to disconnect for your own pleasure. The Magician coming in, taking action where action is needed, right? That's what I was saying too. A lot of action there. We're going to have the self-confidence to know that this is where the closure needs to be. This is what I no longer need. Intuitively, I know I don't need this. This is becoming more of a heartache, more of a pain, and more of a disappointment than it's worth. So yeah, this is where you're really going to start changing that story, right? Really focused. You don't want to be focused on this disappointment anymore. It's almost like I've been focusing on this disappointment too long. Trying to figure out how to let go of the situation, how to bring this to a closure. Now you're figuring it out. Now you're figuring out how that needs to end. And yes, for a lot of you, it is a relationship with the Hierophant. Speaking your truth, knowing your truth, right? Put it there. Yeah, speaking your truth, knowing your truth. This is the wise idea. This is what's wise. This is where everything needs to be. This is what holds true to the situation. The Hierophant is all about truth, right? Truth, wisdom, trusting the highest. Okay, so going to whatever your truth is, everybody's story is a little different. Whatever it is in your fourth house, you know what it is you need to let go of when it comes to the fourth house. Over here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the arts, knowing the craft, knowing what it is you need to do, knowing that there's some creativity to go to your luxury. Wow. Keeping yourself luxurious in the mid-month. So whatever is going on over here, you do feel like the wheel is turning in your favor. You do have enough creativity to keep yourself feeling like you have the luxury of what it is you truly need with the Four of Cups over here. You have enough luxury. You have enough things going on within your life to serve you. Like I said, it feels like you're in the middle of rewriting your own destiny. Right? Whatever factors are happening, you can get creative and know that this is where the creativity is coming in. I can build this. I can do that. I can move here. I can do this. Right? There's nothing that's going to happen around me that is going to keep me away from what it is I want to build, what I want to do within my fourth house. Right? Remember, it's the roots of your own being. Who am I and what I want? You can sit with your thoughts, right? And your patterns and do all the things. Right? And so instead of sitting uncomfortably anymore with it, it just feel like over here you're saying, no, I feel much better and I know what I'm doing. And around that solar eclipse, you'll know exactly what it is you want. You'll get creative around your next manifestation, about the next move that you're going to make. Right? Taking things to the next level for yourself. This is where things become justified through the Wheel of Fortune, saying, okay, this is where things are. This is where things become more balanced. You might even feel like your manifestations are coming in. You're going to have a lot more clarity and a lot more truth also coming through. Really having that fighting spirit too. I love that, because that fighting is fighting for the truth, fighting for your justice, fighting for your freedom and balance. Having the abundance over here, so it does feel like you are receiving a gift from your manifestations. Whoa. So it does feel like whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been putting out there, you are getting back with the Ace of Pentacles, whatever you've been creating within your mind and visualizing, could be from, like I said, the last solar eclipse that we had. Could have been from the harvest moon. It could have been from the lion's gate. It could have been from anything, right? It could have just been from whatever. However, but whatever it is, you're being offered to say, hey, take this. Here's your gift. Wow. For a lot of you, what is this gift? Clarify what this gift is for the majority of our beautiful Libras. Clarify on the Ace of Pentacles with this beautiful gift. Something that's moving in very fast. Something that's going to have you thinking fast, become driven. Something that's going to make you jump. That's for sure. With the Knight of Swords, it's going to make you jump. It's going to make you say, aha, I've got this. This is what I want. It's almost like you're going to see it. This is what you truly desire. This is what you truly want. And for some of you, it's a love. The lover's coming out. Could be a choice in love. Taking new love. Having a soulmate coming in. You could have asked for a soulmate. However it is. For others of you, it could be a new job. It could be whatever. It could be a new house. It could be whatever it is for you. Right? But you do know with the luxury that you're going to have to take this personal transition, right? Because you're leaving the baggage behind. You've completed everything. You're saying, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've got this. I'm ready for you to come in now. I'm ready. And yeah, it's coming in. And it's going to make you jump. It's going to make you jump because whatever it is, this is what you want. Look at that. For a lot of you, it's twin flame connection. It's some kind of soulmate connection, deep soulmate connection. And it is. It's definitely something that's going to make you jump. It could be, you could have said my old relationship is shattered. I had a broken family. I had some domestic problems. I've been asking the Lord for, a new companion, something. But no matter what it is, this is for the roots of my being. This is for the roots of myself, where I felt like I was disconnecting from whatever situation was going on in my life. But this is going to bring in the harmony and the peace for myself and something that makes me feel satisfied and luxurious. The cards of the Thoth are not the same as the cards, okay, and the other decks. So yes, the luxury card is usually the Nine of Cups, but in this deck, it is the Four of Cups. So I know it's a little weird, but that's what makes them fun sometimes, right? The difference in what they're telling us, right? Okay, so the end of the month, you have the Three, which is the virtue. Three of Wands coming out. Whoa, with the Knight of Cups. Getting some kind of offer over here. Wow, I love that. Some kind of peace, bringing in some peace. Yeah, where the universe is coming in, stepping into a whole new cycle change. Wow. Stepping into a whole new world, a whole new realm. I love that. So, yeah. On the bottom of the deck, you have the gain. So no matter what it is, it's something you're gaining from this situation where you're going to get the Ace of Cups. So, okay. So, we'll just keep those there for a second because they're saying that's where the overall is going to be right there, right? So at the end of the month, you're definitely going to feel like that you have the virtue going on. This is where I feel free. This is where I feel that things are actually coming together. This is where I can, dot my I's, cross my T's, get to the top of where it is I need to be. If I felt like I was hustling in a job so I can get this new apartment, and be able to pay all these things or pay for a new roof or whatever it is, right? Everybody has something going on. Or if it's just this love, maybe I'm even putting a little extra hours so I can do this, that, and the other, right? However it is, it just feels like that's exactly what's going on as you are being offered this Knight of Cups at this time, right? This Knight of Cups is coming in, offering you some kind of love, or you are the Knight of Cups and you are offering them love. Because remember, they have you jumping all over the place as the Knight of Swords. That's your energy. That's you saying, whoa, hold on a second. This is making me jump. This is making me think, what is going on here? I want to know what's going on. It's making you want to explore. Why? Because of the Mars coming in. This is where you have this idea of like, aha, Remember, Mars also is very impulsive, right? It's that Aries energy that's going to make you feel a little impulsive. So it's making you kind of like, hey, what's going on over here? I want to know, right? So absolutely. So kind of taking flight towards that, right? And then kind of offering. You want to know who this person is. You're bringing in kind of this peace offering as well. It's only the Two of Swords. It's just the peace offering, right? It's just saying, well, this brings me a lot of peace of mind. I love this, right? Because where I felt that I didn't have peace of mind with something that was going on or someone that was going on within my life, I feel like this new person or this new whatever it is in the fourth house is coming through. I'm telling you guys, most of it is a person who is making you feel more peace of mind. If it's not, it could even be a new job that's coming in for the fourth house, and you can feel like I can finally pay for the things in my fourth house, or you know what I mean, get my fourth house together. Take it how it resonates with you. But for a lot of you, I'm telling you, it is this new person, and it does feel like no matter what, where you felt like there was some kind of conflict, it's now, within your life, this person is actually bringing in some peace. So whatever the situation is, whatever you see as the Knight of Cups is bringing in that peace. Also peace of mind, right? So you feel like you're also going through another shift. So you have this other shift with the universe, right? And you're saying this is awesome, but it gives you a lot of questions. You're going to want to question a lot of things. This is where you're going to probably want to get to know what's going on within the situation. You're questioning a lot of things, okay, as you're having some kind of completion, right? Just make sure that you have a lot of patience and understanding, so that way you can get down to the nitty gritty of the situations. Yeah, because you have this Princess of Swords coming out. So make sure that you're not, putting yourself in too much of a, defensive mode over here. You don't need to be that defensive when it comes to this person. This person is such a lovely person coming through, if that's what it is. If this is a person, they're so beautiful. You don't have to feel like you have to be on you see what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I mean? So guarded. Allow yourself to learn, from this person, right? Okay. You don't have to feel like, they're doing anything. And I think it's because of whatever you were dealing with before, right? It puts you in a kind of a defense mode. There's no reason for that. No. No, no, no. No. So let's grab a couple of tarot over here and see what's going on here. Because, yeah, I do see you a little guarded on the situation. It's almost like you want to know what's going on, but then it's almost like as soon as you feel like you're getting comfortable with this person or this situation, you kind of guard yourself. If it's some kind of soulmate connection or twin flame connection, you might feel this deepness to the situation, and it might, like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Feel like it's moving too quickly for you, right? So you might feel like things are going and moving too fast. With the Three of Virtue, you have the Three of Cups. So yes, you're going to find that the friendship over here, you guys are a lot alike. You have a lot of creativity throughout the community. Like I said, if it's not a person, then there is going to be some kind of friendship and some kind of celebration going on for you, no matter what it looks like at the end of the month. That could be, that Halloween. It could be Halloween parties, things like that, having fun with the kids, going out, doing things like this. I mean, could even just be fun handing out candy to the other kids, stuff like that. So however it is, it's bringing in a lot of happiness. For some of you, it's this King of Wands coming in, which really is going to feel like you're seeing the bigger picture to the situation. And like I said, you're overcoming some kind of challenge, especially if it's, like they're coming in to hand you this chalice of love, right? You want to go out, you want to do this, you want to do that. Would you like to know me? But you want to, because there is this curiosity that's going through you over here, Libra, that's saying, I do want to. But the only problem is that you feel like you are kind of overcoming this challenge. So that's why I'm saying for some of you, you might feel like it's moving too fast. Okay, so you feel like, oh, right, like it's building quickly, right? But it's kind of funny because in the middle of the month, it snapped at you. You wanted it so fast, but I think, like I said, once you guys realize how close you are to each other, how much you're so much alike, for some people, like it's a little scary. So if it's not you, it could be them. Okay, I just want you to know that. Because you can say, no, that wouldn't be me. That could be them then. Because they're starting to get in their head going, holy shit, how come we're so much alike? Especially if they don't understand soulmate connection. They don't understand what happens when we are a part of a soulmate family, right? And soul tribe, right? So getting clear on the situation. So, don't rush it, you know? And if you feel like they're the ones rushing, right? Just kind of chill. You know what I mean? Just, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, this is a great connection over here. It is definitely something that you have manifested. And there's definitely beautiful new beginnings to the situation. So whatever the situation is, it can even feel like the job is going a little fast. Maybe the boss is pushing you a little quick, right? Just take some time, breathe, right? Because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Now you have the Wheel of Fortune twice. So this is something that's destined to happen. This is something that was imminent to happen at this time. I hope I said that word right. Because I have it in my head to say it. I just hope that it came out right. Imminent. Yes. Thank you. Meaning immediately, right now, it's the time. Bam. Right? Okay. So, and yeah, you're in the knowing right now. So you're probably even being pushed to know by the time you see this solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse towards the end of the month, you're going to be like, psh. All of a sudden you're just going to realize, you know what? I have all this knowledge and understanding of the physical plane and the mental plane. And I kind of understand what's going on over here, right? Because you're striking the balance between the mental and the physical plane as the high priestess over here. So definitely going to be able to see things from a different point of view for sure. Okay? Because you're going to be super intuitive. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, you're going to be super duper intuitive in this month. Okay? So that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.